swear, I am literally an old woman. There's crumbs on my face. I just had dinner. It was pizza. It was really gross pizza. Like, it was like really greasy and salty and like gross, but it still tasted like pizza, so I ate it, but it was gross. Ugh. To be honest, it looked like, if you've ever had like refrigerated like old pizza, like that's old, like after a week or so, and then you refrigerated it and then tried to like put like cheese on top of it, like that's what the pizza looked like and tasted like. So it wasn't the greatest. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever ordering that pizza ever again. But I mean, it was food and I was hungry, so I ate it, obviously. But like, I'm literally an old woman because like I went swimming today with friends and I hurt my hip. Like, oh, my hip, like it just hurts. And like anytime I like move a certain way, like my hip kind of flares up and I feel like an old woman and I'm just like over here like, Jesus, help. I honestly expected to get sunburnt, but I didn't get sunburnt. I only got like a little bit tan, like slightly tan. And it was kind of awkward for me because like I didn't get a lot of their like little jokes because I actually didn't really invite them. Like, it was pretty funny. It was like one of my friends, she called me and was like, hi, and I was like, hi, and she was like, so, and I was like, yeah, and she was like, are you doing anything? And I was like, no, I have no life. And she was like, ha 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 ha, and then I was like, uh-huh, and then she was like, so, insert other friend's name here, and she was like, so she wanted to go swimming, but like neither of us have a pool, and then we remembered how you have a pool because you live in a complex, so we were wondering if you could go like let us swim at your complex together and stuff, and I was like, sure. And then so we set the time, it was like 2, and then like so we were swimming, and then we stayed there for like a couple hours, but like it was kind of awkward for me because like they have, I don't know, like they're just like really close to each other and like I'm not really that close to them, and so they kept joking and like making all these like inside jokes and I was just kind of like clueless, and I was like, this is awkward, like someone help. And then yeah, it was an experience. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do that again, but like I don't know. If I did do it again, I would invite one of my actual friends. Well, I mean, they're my friends, but like one of my like closer friends that I'm like actually like close to, that like I'm not awkward around. So we can like ease up on the like awkwardness, because I don't do well with awkward. Like, I mean, I'm awkward like 95% of the time, but like if I have one of my 3 close friends with me, like I'm not awkward. So yeah, the problem is, actually, that's not a problem. Never mind. But like, I was just thinking that like it might be a problem because like a lot of times like when a lot of my homeschool friends, like if I invite one of them, like I have to invite the other one because like they're so close, and so like I can't do that to them. And then one of them like goes to church, and so like her schedule is kind of weird. And then one of my other friends, like the other friend, she's like busy sometimes too, so like I don't really know their schedules. And then my other friend who's like at school, best friend, she's like really, really busy this summer, so she can't do anything. So, just an awkward potato. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah. But like, I feel like an old woman because like I'm all sore and my hip hurts. I'm like, ugh. I feel like an old woman. I'm only 17. Like, help me. Yeah. And then it was kind of weird though, because like there was this guy who came and he's like the pool cleaner dude, and I was like, okay. And he was like pouring in like baking soda and like some other stuff, and I was like, we're in the pool. Like he was doing that while we were in the pool, and I was kind of like, I mean, I know baking soda is safe, but like, I don't know if it's like, I don't know. It was just kind of weird, and like he didn't really like talk to us again. Just did it in silence, and I was like, kind of a little bit creeped out. Oh my god! And then there was also this lady who was like all weird and shit, and she was taking pictures of random stuff in the pool, like, and she wasn't even in the pool. Like she was dressed like normally, and she wasn't in the pool. She was like outside the gates, and she had her little camera, and she was like, "I'm just gonna be taking pictures of stuff, guys. Is that okay?" And we were like, sure. And she's like, okay. And then she's like taking pictures of stuff. Like, and I was like, and I expected like the pool guy to say something, because like he works for the complex. Like you'd expected him to say something, but no, he didn't. He just kind of like looked at her for a little bit, but then he like just went back to doing his job. And I was like, what? And then when we first went in there was like this cute little family. Like there's a dad, and then there were like his two kids, and they were so cute and adorable. And then I felt really bad though, because like the bathroom wasn't open, and like he asked me if like my key worked, and I was like, I can try, but like I don't know. And then I tried it and it didn't work, and so he really had to pee, so he left like earlier than I think like his kids wanted to, just because he had to pee, and I couldn't open the gate, and I felt bad, but I couldn't do anything. So like, yeah. And then after that, like we had the pool to ourselves a little bit. We messed around a little bit, but I was still kind of feeling a little bit awkward. And then pretty much the entire time we were there for like 2 hours, I was feeling awkward. And then what was I gonna say? And then like the last like 30 minutes that we were there, like a giant group of kids came, and they were like literally like the most like fucking like freaking like 12-year-old. I mean, not 12, like they were like 15 or something, and they were like all like thinking they were all cool, and they had their little like giant floaties, and I was over here like, let's go to the jacuzzi, guys. Like, I am uncomfortable even more, so like help me. And they're like, okay, sure. And then I was in the jacuzzi, and they were all like, oh, it's too hot, let's go back to the pool. And I was like, I don't want to go there. And they were like, I don't know why you don't want to go there. Like, and then I was like, it's fine. And so they kind of like were just like hanging out in the pool while I stayed in the jacuzzi for the rest of the time. And then they got back out, and then they went on the like benches, because we have like these little like I don't know what they're called, like suntan benches and chairs and stuff, and like they were laying on them, and they were like talking to each other, and I was like over here like awkwardness. Hi, I'm a weird person. Like I don't know what the hell is going on. And so yeah, it was not a bad experience. Like I'm not mad at it. Like it was fun. Like I got out of the house and I did something. So there's that. I also have a headache and am sore. So there's that. And I also felt incredibly awkward. So there's that too. But like I had some fun. I mean, the entire experience wasn't that like fun, but like I had moments where I had fun with them, and then yeah, but like overall it's just kind of like a little bit too awkward for me, and I was like, I just want to go home. Like, or want to be alone. Like basically, I'm not good with social interaction. Okay, I'm not good with that, like at all. Like it was, I just was like I don't know. And then they kept like wanting to take pictures and stuff, and I was like, I don't know. And then they would like do like talking, and then I would like, they talk so fast, so, and they like in their little like inside little conversation and shit, and I'm just over here like, I'm already oblivious, but like add on to that like little inside conversations, and I'm like completely clueless, like have no fucking clue what's going on. And I was like over here like, I'm just gonna like stand in the corner and like say hi, because like I have no clue what's going on. Like, guys, help. And I don't know. Like, I don't think they did it intentionally, but I think they kind of, like, used me for my pool, which, I mean, that's okay, I guess, like, sure. But, like, I don't know. I feel like if this pool was, like, at someone else's house, like, they wouldn't invite me to go to the pool with them, because, like, we're not that close. But since the pool was at my place, and, like, they needed a pool, they kind of, like, used me for the pool, and, like, they weren't really, like, they weren't, like, outright rude, but, like, they were, like, kind of, like, and they weren't, like, intentionally, like, excluding me, but, like, it still was, like, we weren't, like, close enough that it was kind of, like, forced, and it was, like, awkward and, like, uncomfortable. But, like, I'm just an awkward person, so, like, it could just be me. But, like, I don't know. I feel like I don't really, like, I'm not that close to them because, like, one of my friends, like, I could be close to her because, like, we're kind of similar, but at the same time, we're, like, very different. So, like, I don't know. Like, and plus, like, she already has, like, her other friends that, like, she's just closer to, so, like, it wouldn't really work. And I'm one of those people, like, once I become close friends with you, I'm, like, very stingy, and I don't like, you being, like, super, like, with other people. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm a selfish ass bitch, okay? Like, I'm just, okay? And so, like, she's one of those people, like, she doesn't have, like, she has a close friend, but then she's, like, always, like, has more friends, you know? And I'm not one of those people. Like, I just can't have a friend like that. Like, I'm too selfish for that. Like, that's not the type of friend that I can have. So, like, that's kind of why we're not as close as we could be. And then the other friend, like, I don't really know that well because, like, she's kind of, like, in a whole another zone. And, like, I don't, like, know the first thing about her. Like, I couldn't tell you what her favorite color is. Like, I don't even know her last name. Like, that's how little we know each other. And we've been talking to each other vaguely for, like, this whole semester. Or the whole last semester. And, like, second term of sophomore year. So, like, it's kind of, like, sad. And, like, we just don't talk much. And then, like, when we do talk, it's kind of, like, awkward. And, like, because we're kind of past the stage of, like, oh, it's good to know each other. Because, like, it's kind of expected that we know each other since, like, we've been around each other for so, like, long. Like, so many months. But, like, we don't. Because, like, every interaction that we've had, like, we've always been, like, with a group of people. And she's always been, like, getting along with them. And I just kind of been, like, doing my own thing. And, like, never been really close to her or really a friend with her. Like, more of an acquaintance. And so it's, like, really weird. So, like, I had a friend and an acquaintance. And, like, they were, like, friggin', like, it was awkward, okay? I'm just gonna say it. And so, yeah. Not to mention sometimes, like, I feel like she pretends to, like, be something that she's not sometimes, like, to, like, show off or, like, to, like, fit in, even if it's, like, just between us. And it was kind of, like, which is something that I highly dislike about people, which, I mean, is impossible to, like, stop since high school. And that's just what people do. And so it's impossible to stop, but I thought, like, maybe since it was just the three of us, she would not do that. But she did do that a couple times, and it kind of, like, rubbed me the wrong way. But, like, I didn't say anything about it, and I didn't mention it, and I didn't, like, grumble about it. But, like, I was kind of like, really? Really? Like, you're with your best friend and me, who's, like, an acquaintance. Like, I'm not gonna judge you. Like, girl, like, just be yourself. Like, it's not that hard. Like, I mean, it's scary sometimes, but, like, if you can't be yourself, then just be quiet, because that's what I do. Like, if I can't be honest and I can't be myself around people, then I'm just gonna be quiet, because, like, why fake it? Like, I spent, like, pretty much my entire life faking it for people, because I was ashamed of myself, and I was ashamed of my mom, and, like, everything else that had to do with my past or whatever, and, like, I'm tired of it. And I don't like seeing other people fake it either, because, like, it just shows, like, their lack of character. And, like, it's frustrating because, like, I can see, like, how she's a really cool person. Like, she's Indian. Like, she's very, like, I don't know I don't really know her that well. But, like, she's, like, a unique individual, like, as everyone else is. And I'm sure she has something, like, to bring out there to people. But, like, instead she's, like, kind of like pretends and like fakes things to like fit in or like show off. And like it frustrates me when I see people like that, because like they have so much potential, but then they just like hide it away and like bury it. And like it, maybe the reason why it frustrates me so much is because I was that exact same way, like pretty much like before like this year. And I just like, I want to like tell those people, like, this, you faking it like gets you nowhere. Like faking it just holds you back. Like it keeps you in the same fucking position and same situation over and over and over again. Like faking it doesn't get you anywhere. Faking it gets you fake friends. Faking it gets you fake relationships. Faking it gets you fake future. Like it doesn't get you anywhere. So like it frustrates me when I see people faking it, but like I can't do anything about it because like I'm not that like fucking kind of person. And plus like no one wants to be told what to do, let alone by an awkward ass, shy ass, like weird ass potato like myself. So yeah. Anywho, I'm starting to get a headache and like kind of want to take a nap. I feel like an old woman. Jason. Oba-chan. I'm a bitch and soy abuela. Soy abuela. Oh. I am a grandma. Like Jesus. I remember how to say old in Spanish. Viejo. Right? Right? I think that's how you say old in Spanish. It's kind of a mean way to say old, but I think that's how you say old in Spanish, like viejo. Almost sounds like asshole. Okay, oh my god, I just now realized I fucking totally screwed up my no cussing rule. Like, great. Tired. I'm so tired. Okay, bye. Goodbye.